Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll give it to the running back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Oklahoma. Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurt.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone.
And the junior gets home making a sack there. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. And very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack. Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, in the first half, this back is having a big day.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch,
and it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack makes it second down and forever. The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it is fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sacked, dropped at the 3. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The sack sets up second down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Running with purpose. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Ducks will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost him.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Tries to get it to the running back. That pass is caught. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Solid gain moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Running out of time in the pocket. Timeout is called to Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he gets the pass away. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The pocket breaking down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great cut there. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Over the middle and incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Second down after that run on the previous play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. To throw, it's Hawkins. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught on the outside. It's Mitchell. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. A completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Ducks will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they hand it off to the back. Finding space at the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Here's the throw deep downfield. The fastball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. To the air. It's Hawkins. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle. Are you going to see an interception like this?
Quick throw. The catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Toss play running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. but someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
4th down completion to the left. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. And at first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. And they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the